Alright, so I kind of messed it up this time. It's very late and I'm not very energetic, but yeah, I messed up my timing today. I wasn't able to use the time correctly. Anyway, I'll explain that later. Let's start the warm up. Also, my shoulder kind of hurts because I did a vaccine. So I'm not gonna go too hard on my push. I don't know what's happening, man. I don't have balance. Bro, the vaccine nursed me. I think I'm gonna do pull-ups now without the weights. Also, I can feel my biceps. Last workout was very good for biceps. I'm gonna do pull-ups, not chin-ups this time. Actually, let's try some dips. fuck. Okay, let me tell you what happened. So, usually I would not, work out if I was in this position. Like, hold on. So usually I will not work out if it's like 11 p.m. Like 11 p.m. Is it p.m. or is it a.m.? 11 in the evening, and but something hit me these days. These days I was reflecting on the fact that I'm not as strict as I was once. And when I say once, I'm referring to the period between like 2023, 2024, something like that. And I was, so I wasn't even recording the workouts I was doing, but I was hard on myself. I was working out basically every day for no specific reason, honestly, just to, I guess, train my willpower, because it was like such a habit at this point, and I was so disciplined, and I had this crazy mindset that, I mean, crazy in a good way, to be honest. I was, I was very, very disciplined. I didn't want to skip one day, and not because I liked it, I hated it. And that's honestly what I admire of myself, if I have to be quite humble. And yeah, I'm not like that anymore, because I mean, I had a goal, I didn't have other things going on in life, and that was kind of my only test of like discipline, I guess. And I got a good physique, I grew some muscle, and now I'm not like that anymore. I don't work out strictly, kind of work out like still consistently, but not as often, and not as I don't have like a hard rule. I used to have this schedule, but like I didn't really skip one workout, and even if I was not feeling good, I was a little bit sick, I will still work out. And it was every fucking, not every day, I was doing 2 days on and 1 off, 2 days on and 1 off. And I did that for many months, probably years. And then I switched up for the last few months, I switched up to literally every day. And I'm not talking like all weekdays, like every day, 7 days out of 7, not even Sunday off, like 7 days, all workouts. Yeah, I was thinking about how I'm not like that anymore. Like if it's like evening, it's kind of late, I'm like here, and I already skipped a workout the day before. I would this time period I'm in, I would usually just I'll do it tomorrow, okay? And to be fair, I don't like that. I don't like that about myself anymore. I liked how I was so strict, and whenever I had to think about myself, like my self-respect, I was very proud, because I was proving to myself that I was so consistent. Right now, it's not like that, and I don't like myself. Like, wait, I don't like that fact. I still like myself, I have a good physique, I don't have to grind so hard. What I don't like is the fact that I'm not, I guess, as hard as I was on me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you have to like completely beat yourself up, but I think you have to be a little bit more, intentional with your actions. Like, if you decide something, you gotta go through with it. To be fair, this is something I already practice in my life a lot. Like, I rarely say stuff that I don't do. Like, if I say something, if I make a promise, be sure I will, make it happen, no matter what it is. But obviously, that also means I am very prudent on what I say. I don't say everything, I don't know. I don't make a lot of promises. The ones I do, though, I always respect them. And today, I was like, okay, today I want to work out. Because yesterday I didn't, because I had a vaccine done. And literally my shoulder was like kind of aching. So I was like, yeah, hell no. But today the pain was less. I was like, yeah, well, a workout. I've got to keep the streak going. I'm also, as I mentioned last workout, I want to feel strong again. That's something I've not felt in a while, like some real strength gains, So I was thinking all of these, and I was like, okay, today I will work out. Then something happened. I went out to do a thing, and then I I booked like a haircut appointment, even though I thought I would book it like 2 days after, but kind of things happened. I wasted a lot of time there because his time schedules were fucked up, and I basically had to wait an hour and a half in the shop, and then I got my hair cut. A bunch of shit happened, and it was like, at the end of the day, it was 10. I just finished eating. I got on fucking Instagram and scrolled, and it was basically 10:30. It was 10:30 this evening, and I felt like, I failed myself. I failed my promise. So that's when I realized I don't have much, self-respect compared to what I used to have. And I don't like that. I liked the fact that I was so strict that no matter what was the condition, unless it was like a literally life or death situation, I would work out, okay? And today, if I was like myself of 2 years ago, today I would have worked out for sure. And that's why I'm working out, even though I don't feel like it, and I don't feel strong, and I don't feel like energetic. It's probably a better idea to go to sleep for gains, but honestly, I am missing the times I was disciplined. I am missing my harder self, and so yeah, that's why I'm working out today, even if it is at this point 11. And I really suggest you do this as well. Like, have some fucking self-respect, man. Have some strict rules. If you cannot commit to things you set, simple things like working out is not as difficult, okay? It can be straining and scary, okay? It can be scary, but it's not impossible, okay? It's something you can do in 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I usually spend like 15 minutes working out, and if you cannot keep these promises up, I don't know, bro. It's kind of pathetic in my opinion. It's kind of like a grip. So yeah, I've been messing around a little bit too much. I've been allowing myself to do too many things, to skip too many stuff, too many workouts. I'm fed up with that. So today we're working out at 11. Okay. Fuck. last set. Ah. That's another one done. Another workout completed. Even under no bad conditions, I'm happy I gave it my all. And often, like, it's more important to take care of your, I guess, self-esteem and mental state rather than the physical one. I'm sure this is the case for many people, even if they don't realize it. But these little things, I hope they will add up. I say I hope, even though it happened to me in the past. So I say I hope because I'm just not there yet, I guess. Anyway, if you noticed, my last reps of every set, they were really pushed. Okay, like those last 2 reps I did, to be quite fair, I would have not done them in my last workouts with the mindset I was having. But today I was like, I want to go back to myself when I was a maniac, okay? When I was really giving it my all, even though I thought I could not do it. Like, I know these last probably 30 workouts I've done, or maybe even all of them, the ones I've recorded at least. I mean, not the first one, but surely like the last 100, maybe like, 100. I've done many workouts here. And who knows how many I've done before recording. I've got them counted on my book, so I should be able to count them sometime. Anyway, if I had the mindset I had in my last workouts, I would have not done those last few reps, because they were tiring. I honestly didn't believe I was gonna be able to do them. Like the second to last one, I was like, sure, I mean, let's try this. This is gonna be hard, I've gotta give it my all, and I did. And it was fire. But the last one, I was sure I was done. I was like, let's just go down for the memes. I go down, and I'm there. And I'm like thinking, what would I do 2 years ago? I think about it. And I'm like, I wasn't doing it on camera. When I'm on camera, I'm even a little bit more motivated, even though nobody watches these videos, but like a few people maybe do, but I don't have much audience. But I should be, like, logically I should be a little bit more incentivized to push hard when I'm recorded, but I usually am not. And I'm like, I was doing it without recording. I'm also recording myself, and as well give it my all, so. And I pushed and I was able to pull myself up, which is crazy. I was dead after that, but yeah. Okay, these are the little things. Sorry for the long tangent, but these are the little things that, when you look back and you think about it, you really feel proud about yourself, and that's very unconscious. Like, you don't really. I think I don't realize. That's what I think. Like, I think I don't realize how much those things impact me. Because I could stay here and say like, oh, you have no idea how much this stuff impacts you, but I honestly have no clue. I don't know. Okay, I only knew that a couple of years ago I was way more
confident in myself. I mean, not really, but I was way more prouder. Okay, yeah, I was more proud about my habits. Now I kind of slipped off and I'm not proud about my habits the same way I was before. But yeah, so I guess that's what's changed. Like these little things where you give it your all, no matter what. Maybe this impacts your subconscious. I have no fucking clue, man. Anyway, it's surely a good thing that I showed up today for the voice crack, and yeah, I expect you to do the same, man. You gotta have the same self-respect, if not more than what I have right now. So don't take too much example from me. But if you are at a worse point than I am, man, get a grip, okay? Start grinding. Bye bye.